me ask you something. If your income suddenly stopped, how long would your savings last? Not forever, not in theory, but in real life, with bills, groceries, and other things that are coming up. Because right now, many companies are cutting jobs. And people who thought they were secure are suddenly shocked. The real fear isn't losing a job, it's not knowing what happens next. I'm Vicki Joern, a financial advocate helping people navigate major life transitions like job loss, caregiving, divorce, and the loss of a loved one. And lately, one transition seems to be resurfacing again for many families. Which brings me back to a morning I remember clearly. I remember walking into work one morning years ago. Something felt different immediately. People kept getting called into the boss's office quietly. One by one, they disappeared through that closed office door, and when they finally came out, they looked stunned. Nobody said much afterwards either, and whispers began spreading quietly through every hallway and break room. They're laying people off today. And suddenly everyone wondered silently, am I going to be next? Some coworkers worked there decades and worried retirement was coming earlier than they planned. Others had young families and were completely terrified. And then later in the day, my own name was called next. I walked into that office not knowing what was going to happen. And my first thought that was honestly, oh no, it's my turn now. And then my mind started racing about everything happening at home. The market wasn't strong then either. I didn't know how quickly another job might appear, which meant losing income for who knew how long. Carol and I were newly married after just buying our first home. And suddenly everything felt uncertain about work and our future. And what surprised me most then was how much confidence disappeared almost overnight after losing work. You start asking yourself quietly, did I do something wrong? Was I not good enough? And that uncertainty followed me home and lasted for days. And lately, the situation has returned to my thoughts more often again. Because everywhere I look recently, news, conversations, social media posts, companies seem to be laying off employees across many industries again. And it reminds me deeply how heavy that season feels. So this week felt important to talk about layoffs openly. Because people need steady guidance during uncertainty happening right now. And honestly, my situation didn't resolve as quickly as expected. Finding work took longer than I ever planned. But when another opportunity came, the relief felt absolutely enormous. But looking back now, honestly, that next job moved my career in a much better direction. A path I never would have chosen for myself earlier. And eventually, it became a blessing in disguise afterwards. And honestly, I watched something similar recently happen again within our family. Our son lost his job after his company merged operations. The entire group he worked in was completely eliminated afterwards. Everyone on his team suddenly found themselves unemployed together. Then finding work again took longer than he originally anticipated. He faced tough industry competition, confidence struggles, and money worries. And when he finally landed his next job opportunity again, you could literally see confidence return to him almost immediately. The stress lifted because another company recognized his talent and abilities. And that reminder matters deeply. Layoffs never define your value or your long-term potential either. Sometimes unexpected endings simply redirect life somewhere better next. So let's talk about preparation now, because preparation creates stability forward. You cannot control company decisions, but you absolutely can control how prepared you personally become. So let's talk about 5 preparation steps. Number one, know essential monthly expenses so fear doesn't exaggerate numbers. Number two, strengthen savings gradually to increase financial breathing room. Have an emergency fund. Number three, refresh professional connections now. Don't wait until it's too late. It's urgent to focus on that now so you're not rushed. Number four, pause large commitments temporarily until workplace uncertainties settle again. You don't have to worry about it. Number five, talk through decisions openly with trusted partners or advisors. Preparation isn't pessimistic thinking. Preparation simply builds confidence when uncertainty suddenly appears again. Next time, we'll talk about what happens after layoffs hit and how to regain direction without making rushed decisions. Because many families already face those decisions right now. If layoffs surround your workplace and uncertainty feels overwhelming to you, you don't need to navigate these decisions completely alone. If guidance would help you prepare, visit our website and schedule a conversation. And remember to be financially prepared for today and the uncertainties of tomorrow.